After Alexandra Eala plays her Eastbourne Open Finals match against Maya Joint, she will face Barbora Krejčíková, a two-time Grand Slam singles champion of the French Open and Wimbledon, and four-time Grand Slam doubles champion in all four Grand Slams, namely Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon Open, and USA Open. So I think Alexandra Eala might be tired from her 7 straight matches before facing Barbora Krejčíková in the round of 128 at the Wimbledon Open. But let us believe in our Kababayan because she already slayed 3 Grand Slam champions. Barbora Krejčíková is a monster in the world of tennis because she was the former rank 2 in singles and former rank 1 in doubles. But now she is ranked 17 in singles and ranked 79 in doubles, but she is still very dangerous and not to be taken lightly. A true test for a tired Alexandra Eala since she will only have a day to rest before facing Barbora Krejčíková. Alexandra Eala will face the Australian who is ranked 51 in the world named Maya Joint in the finals of the Eastbourne Open 2025.
Your first WTA Tour finals, we just saw the emotion of yourself and over there with your family and your bench. Just how special is this moment given everything you've been through over the last year?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm like super happy because like it was a tough match. So yeah, there were really tough moments where she was playing well and like sometimes didn't know like how to get out of it. So yeah, I'm really happy with winning.
Totally understand the emotion right now. Don't worry, no rush. Take a moment. There were so many breaks of serve. That was so much about your focus and having to keep coming back into it. How relieved and how pleased are you with the way that you coped with that match, not just physically, but mentally as well?
Yeah, it was a challenge for both of us, physically and mentally. You know, we both came from quali, and she's a really solid player and had some moments where she was really dominating. So the fact that I was able to stay there and wait for my opportunity is a big achievement for me today. Yeah.
Well, the crowd have loved watching you this week. It's been fantastic to see you come through from qualifying into the final. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Eala.
Alexandra Eala is on a 6-game win streak. And here are the players she defeated, and the first in the list is Zeynep Sönmez, 23-year-old, ranked 88 in the world from Turkey. Alexandra Eala defeated her in 2 straight sets with a score of 6-1 in the first set and 6-3 in the second set. Her second opponent is a young prospect from the United States of America and ranked 54 in the world, named Hailey Baptiste, and she gave Alexandra Eala a very hard time in the first and second set, in which both sets were decided in a tiebreaker, which forced a third and final set in which Alexandra dominated it because Hailey Baptiste felt the toll on her body because she got tired in the first and second set, plus she has a lot of fat, so that might be a factor why she got tired. Her third opponent is a 26-year-old named Lucio Bronzetti, ranked 61 in the world from Italy. Alexandra Eala had no problem in defeating her and won 2 straight sets against her with the score of 6-0 in the first set and 6-1 in the second set. Her fourth opponent is the highest rank she faced in this tournament with a rank of 20 in the world and rank 4 in doubles. From Latvia, the 28-year-old Jelena Ostapenko. Alexandra already defeated her last time they met at the Miami Open, but in this tournament, she dominated Alexandra Eala in the first set, but Alexandra Eala showed the heart of a true Filipina and responded with a 6-2 win in the second set that forced a third set in which Alexandra was leading, but an injury to Ostapenko's feet happened, so Alexandra Eala won because Jelena Ostapenko could not continue. Her fifth opponent is Diana Yastremska, a 25-year tennis player and ranked 42 in the world from Ukraine. Alexandra Eala dominated her and won 2 straight sets with a score of 6-1 in the first set and 6-2 in the second set. Her sixth opponent is the 24-year-old from France and ranked 111 in the world. Alexandra Eala already defeated her in the Nottingham Open, a tournament prior to this tournament. She was the third opponent of Alexandra Eala in the Nottingham Open and gave Alexandra a hard time, forcing a third set that Alexandra eventually won. Same story here in the Eastbourne Open, a back and forth match, but a very thrilling match to watch. They both gave their all that led to a third set, and it is obvious that both of them are very nervous in every shot they took, but Alexandra handled her nerves and managed to capitalize on every chance. She got and won against Barbora Krejčíková again in a tight fight with the score of 7-5 in the first set for eala, 6-2 in the second set for Krejčíková, and 6-3 in the third set for eala to seal the deal and march to the finals. Alexandra Eala is now ranked 74 in the world, and she is the only Filipina to reach a WTA Tour finals. Alexandra Eala gives us another reason to be proud of being a Filipino.
Although Alexandra Eala lost at the semis against Jessica Pegula in the Miami Open 2025 tournament, her new ranking will help her to qualify in other top tennis tournaments, one of which is the famous Roland Garros tournament, in which only the best tennis players can compete. And good news, her record-beating performance at the Miami Open 2025 is more than enough to seal the deal for her at the Roland Garros tennis tournament.
By the way, guys, the WTA 1000 is a major tournament with a huge cash prize. But the highest level of tournament are the 4 Grand Slams: the Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and USA Open. Alexandra Eala, a Filipina tennis superstar, was honored with the Premier's Tanglao Trophy by the Philippine ambassador to Spain, Felipe Well.
Alexandra Eala is the first junior Grand Slam champion in Southeast Asia, the first Filipina to be included in the top 100 in the world. She is also the only Filipina to defeat 3 Grand Slam champions in a row. But of course, every hero has a weapon, and Alexandra Eala's trusted weapon is Babolat Pure Aero Unstrung. In 2018, at the age of 12, Alexandra Eala won the Les Petits as Le Mondial in France. In 2018, Alexandra Eala studied at the Nadal Academy for 5 years as a full-time scholar. In 2020, she is the only Filipina who won the Australian Open Juniors double with her Indonesian partner Priska Nugroho. In 2021, at the age of 16, she is also the only Filipina who won the Roland Garros Women's Junior Doubles, also known as the French Open Women's Junior Doubles, with her Russian partner Oksana Selekhmedova. In 2021, she received her first ITF Pro title. In 2022, Alexandra Eala becomes a US Open Junior Singles champion after defeating Lucy Havlikova. In 2023, she graduated from the Nadal Academy and received her diploma in between Iga Swiatek and Rafael Nadal. In 2024, she won both junior doubles and singles at Victoria Gasteiz in Spain. And of course, who would forget her Grand Slam slaying performance against 3 Grand Slam champions at the Miami Open 2025. She is also the first Filipina to be included at the top 100 women tennis players.